I grew a brand new YouTube channel from 0 to 1,000 subscribers in under 14 days. But the craziest part is just 60 days later, it's over 20,000 subscribers and counting. Most YouTubers say that you need to spend 1 to 2 years making videos before you see any growth. And this may have been the case when they first started in 2018. But in 2025, there is a new type of channel like this or this, getting 100,000 subscribers from 0 in just a few months. And they all follow a step-by-step strategy that I'm about to show you completely for free so that you can apply this to your channel and have your videos look like this. Because when you know how big YouTubers guarantee their videos to go viral, you'll be able to consistently get over 10,000 views a video and grow to 1,000 subscribers in just 30 days, all without having years of experience, a genius IQ, or money to invest. So to get your first 1,000 subscribers, you need about 25,000 views. And most of all YouTubers are averaging 100 to 1,000 views a video. This means it will take you anywhere from 25 to 250 videos to get your first 25,000 views. So the fastest way to get 1,000 subscribers is simply to increase your views per video. And there's a genius strategy that all the big YouTubers use to guarantee that their videos go viral. And you can use this same strategy on your small channel, but they usually keep it behind a paywall, in private Discord groups, or even amongst just their close friends. And I know because I've been in those rooms. So it's no wonder that they keep growing bigger while you're still waking up to no new subscribers. And I've used this same strategy to grow this channel to over 15,000 views a video, meaning now I only need to post twice to get 1,000 subscribers. So once you understand the strategy, you'll be able to beat the algorithm by only making proven videos. Just like Eric did with this one, just like Mr. Beast did with this one, and just like Jack Gordon did with this one. If your video has a bad thumbnail, it makes it impossible for it to go viral. But the problem is you don't know how to make a good thumbnail, and it takes you forever to make multiple versions to A/B test. Now imagine if there was a way to get viral thumbnails instantly made for you, where all you have to do is add the final touches. Well, there is. I got this thumbnail in just 2 minutes without even having to brainstorm the concept. It's all done with a tool called ViraThumb.com. I'll leave a link below for it. All you have to do is find a thumbnail in your niche that's performing well, then click on Use as Template, or simply paste the link of a specific video and click Extract. It works by utilizing AI to recreate proven to work thumbnail styles. Every thumbnail I make is based on a proven to work style because it's the best way to guarantee your video success. You can even add in highly customizable text, shapes, drawings, and images, which you can also remove the background from. ViraThumb.com isn't just a one-time hack to get a viral video. It's a tool you use every time you make a thumbnail, so you can get the most amount of views possible with the least amount of work. Take advantage of my exclusive discount code BELMONT. Click the link in the description right now to claim this special promotion. It all comes down to 3 simple steps. First, I want you to go to the YouTube homepage, click on the search bar, and type in a keyword. Let's use Mr. Beast Train vs. Giant Pit for example. His idea has the base keywords train and giant pit. So if we sort by train and look at the view count, we see this video pop up that has over 160 million views in just a couple years. But if we put Mr. Beast's video right next to it, we'll see some similarities. Now let's look up the keyword dirt bike. The first image that we see looks like this, which is suspiciously similar to this video by Eric. Lastly, if we search up the keyword bicycle, we can match it to this video made by Jack Gordon. I'm telling you, all the big YouTubers do this, and if you apply this to your videos, you will never see a 10 out of 10 again. Because when you know how to find proven videos, you'll be able to model them and consistently go viral. But to do this successfully, you need to remember that most people try to model what works. But if that was the right way to do it, then everybody would be going viral. I spent my first 2 years creating content that was modeled by other big YouTubers, only to see terrible results every morning. But now that I've grown to millions of subscribers across different channels, I know where everyone goes wrong. The key here is to steal like an artist. Copy and pasting thumbnails never work. So what you want to do is change at least 2 things about the thumbnail. First off, you want to recreate it with better colors because most thumbnails are pretty bland. Next, you want to add at least 2 elements that weren't there before. Maybe that could be an arrow bringing attention to the center point of the thumbnail, or adding a headshot to make it custom to you. You can even add some sort of text that adds context or curiosity to what's actually in the video. But if you really want the viewer to watch, there's about a 5-second window right after they click where they decide whether they're going to stay or click off. And I figured out a proven proven way to make sure they stick around. It all comes down to confirmation bias. If a viewer makes the decision to click on your thumbnail, they want to feel like they made the right choice. So your job is to give them that on a silver platter. Let's take a look at this channel. His title and thumbnail for this video were modeled off of this video, using the same strategy we just went over. But he takes it one step farther. When we actually click on the video, he uses the same image he used for the thumbnail. Doing this gives the viewer immediate satisfaction, getting them past that dreaded 5-second mark. But even when they get past the 5-second mark, they still need to stay to the end of the video. Because they can click off at any time, we need to write a script that will trap them into watching the entire video. So you can take your retention graphs from this to this. And I put together a 3-step process to make sure viewers stick around. And if you're still here right now, I guess it works. The first step is writing the perfect intro. Look at this graph. The biggest drop off is in the first 30 seconds. And I guarantee you, if you look at your video graph, the same thing happens. The line goes down slowly as viewers leave throughout the video, but that's not as bad. So we really want to focus on the beginning. The higher we can start that line and keep it good in the first 30 seconds can increase our retention by literally 10 to 20%. And that 10% could be the difference between your video ever seeing the YouTube homepage and blowing up. To do this, I'm going to give you a proven intro framework by Colin and Samir. And this exact framework is why you're here listening to me speak, because it targets the specific dopamine pockets in your brain that makes viewers stick around. The first line in your intro should immediately confirm the click and show the viewer that this video is exactly what they clicked on, so they don't think the packaging is clickbait. Plus, there should be social proof to make it even better. For example, the first line in this video was, "I grew a brand new channel from 0 to 1,000 subscribers in just 14 days. This repeats the idea in the title about growing on YouTube, and it has a smidge of social proof because it shows that I actually did it. The next is to introduce narratives in unclosed loops. You want to convey this in a simple manner that's easily understood. We do this by opening loops in viewers' minds. An open loop is essentially a question that hasn't been answered yet. So in this video, I said this, but in 2025, there is a new type of channel like this, and they're getting 100,000 subscribers in just a few months. I didn't actually ask a question, but now the viewer is wondering what makes these channels different from mine. And if you paid close attention, I didn't actually answer that until later in the video. This infiltrates into the viewer's subconscious because they crave to have those questions answered. And when that happens, they get a big hit of dopamine. And when that doesn't happen, they're left with a feeling of incompleteness. Now, the third line I'm about to show you will submit the pattern of the video into their brain. So you have to set the right expectation for the tone, style, and pacing of the video. 99% of YouTubers think that you need to have a fast-paced video, but it simply comes down to creating the right expectation. If I tell the viewer that the video is going to be slow and give them a good reason behind why it is, your AVD is going to be way higher than if you said nothing. Because if a viewer hops onto a video that they don't expect to be slow, they're going to click off quick. Alternatively, if you have faster paced videos like me, you could say something like, in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to start a YouTube channel from scratch, implying that you have a faster video. The last thing you need to have to write a perfect intro is establishing your singularity. I do this with social proof, or simply restating my purpose, to take YouTubers from every niche and help blow up their channel. In fact, I even created the best YouTube program in the world. There's a link in the description for it. You get so much free value when you sign up. It's designed to give you the step-by-step formula to blow up your channel, and you can't find any of this information online. Remember, I have 5 million subscribers and I'm giving away all my secrets. So if you want to learn more, click the link below. Now that we have a perfect intro, we need to make sure the body of the video is structured properly. I'm not going to waste your time, so here's a script of my current framework that I'm using to write this video. You can copy it word for word. The key thing here is having both payoffs and open loops in your video. Open loops raise the questions and payoffs answer them, because remember, viewers get a huge dopamine hit every time a loop is closed. So you want to close at least 4 or 5 loops in every video so the viewer stays satisfied. The final part of our script is the CTA, or call to action, which simply means you're telling the viewer what to do next. My call to action is always just telling the viewer to watch the next video in the end screen, and it's to sign up for the YouTube Growth Academy, link in the description. I recently found a framework from Ali Abdaal's scriptwriter that has taken my end screen click-through rate from this to this. That means for every 100,000 views on my channel, I'm getting thousands and thousands of extra views by changing just one thing. The framework looks like this. Link the curiosity gap with the CTA promise. Linking would be connecting your CTA to the end of your video. The curiosity gap would be opening a loop in the viewer's mind they want answered. The CTA promise would be telling the viewer what to do and why doing that thing will close the loop in their mind. It's actually genius and has gotten me tens of thousands of views for free. Altogether, it looks something like this. So now that you know how to make a viewer click and stay on your video, you need to learn how to come up with ideas that are actually going to go viral. You need to have specific settings turned on and off for your YouTube channel in order to unlock the most views. I figured out the best settings for a YouTube channel and I show it all in the video on screen. This will stack the deck in your favor for having your YouTube channel go viral.